I've often been asked whether this England side is the best limited overs team currently playing international cricket. It would seem that way given their results. They've been on a roll since 2015, and I genuinely believe that embarrassing performance in 2015 wasn't just the best thing that happened to England cricket, but was something England cricket desperately needed. England were playing white ball cricket from another era. It was almost as if, they've had good players in the past as well, they've had good teams in the past, but it was as if white ball cricket was subservient to the more dominant red ball cricket. It almost didn't matter if England didn't play white ball cricket very well, as long as they were playing red ball cricket very well. And then 2015 happened, that match against Bangladesh. England were embarrassing. I've often used this parallel. Everyone was driving on the highway, England were on a bullock cart. And then Trevor Bayliss came in, Andrew Strauss came in, and suddenly someone opened the windows in England cricket and smelt the air outside. The world was moving in a different direction. Look at the numbers. Before 2015, England occasionally flirted with 350. They're sort of looking at it on the wrong end of binoculars. Since then, they've had 11 350 plus scores. In English conditions, they're scoring at 6.5 runs and over 39 games. The others are scoring at 6. So it tells you the batting conditions are good, but England are a good half percentage point ahead of their rivals. Similar numbers in the past were 5.2, 5.3. So this England batting side is changing the dynamics of batting, and that's why I said it all came out of 2015. England always had the ability, it's just that English players were held back, they were constrained, they were told to play with stats. 270 is a good score, 280 is a good score. They needed someone to tell them, you know what, no, 350 is a good score. And then the team started to form around Owen Morgan. And then you got Roy and you got Hales, and Root was given the license to go and play. And then Johnny Bairstow arrived, and all of a sudden England were given the license. There was Stokes, Butler, Moeen Ali. England were playing fantastic cricket. And I have no doubt in my mind that this England side is the best limited over side England has ever put out. And there's reasons for that. They bat very, very deep. You've seen close matches in the past where Adil Rashid has batted well down the order, Liam Plunkett has batted well down the order, and Butler at 6 is just controlling everything. But I do believe that without Stokes in that side, this England team is a very vulnerable bowling side, because all that works for them with their batting now works against them in their bowling, and they've had better bowling sides in the past. So if you want to get the better of England, beat them at their own game. Go out and play aggressive cricket and go out and put up those big runs on the board. But they have all the qualities of a great one-day side, in that when Stokes is playing, they play 6 bowlers and they bat all the way down to 9 or 10. So is this the best team in the world? I think in English conditions, where the white ball doesn't move, everything goes straight through, smallish boundary lines, lovely batting pitches, they could lay claim to that. Maybe India will say we're as good a batting side. But before calling them the best team in the world, I'd like to look at their overseas performance. We saw some of their players in the IPL. Jason Roy looked like a fish out of water the moment the ball stopped and turned. Alex Hales looked like he was struggling around. Owen Morgan has never been successful in T20 cricket where the ball stops and turns. So I think in these conditions, England are setting the bar, they're setting the pace for everybody else, they're raising the bar for everybody else. But I will admit, I think this England side are the best England team ever put out. I think in English conditions, they're probably the best limited overs team in the world because of the balance they bring to their side. And that's why if the World Cup was held today, they would start as favourites. But the best one-day team in the world? No, for that you've got to play well in all conditions.